Welcome to MAUSD Shorts number 2, The Reality. In the last video, we shared current and future challenges facing the five-town schools and how administrators, the board, staff, students, parents, and community members came together to identify education values and vision. In video number 2, we'll present the data driving this conversation and details about how we'll continue to seek community input. In 2010, there were 1,662 students in the five-town schools. By last year, that number had dropped by 18.5% to 1,354. Projections from the New England School Development Council predict another 15% drop in student enrollment by 2030. What makes this concerning is that any drop in student enrollment creates a deficit in the MAUSD budget. We are only allowed to spend up to the state per-pupil spending threshold before paying a tax penalty. The state created this mechanism to control the cost of education. For each dollar spent above a given year's spending threshold, communities must send an extra dollar to the state. The MAUSD board has chosen to stay below that threshold to avoid paying this penalty. Because of fixed costs, such as salaries, health insurance, and building costs, we have to make up deficits with reductions to staff and/or programming, deferring building maintenance or upgrades, or by raising taxes. Looking 5 years out, if we keep the same programming, staffing levels, and facilities we have today, projections indicate we would exceed that state spending threshold by as much as $6.5 million. What would that mean for our school tax rates? Using current assumptions and projections, if we make no changes, school tax rates for a home valued at $200,000 are projected to increase $1,598 by 2026. Due to projected enrollment declines, taxes become unsustainable even before 2026. A side note, the long-term fiscal projections presented in this video will not be affected by legislature's short-term relief actions due to COVID-19 for the 2022 budget. While schools will need less staff due to declining enrollment, if we are to cut the budget through personnel cuts alone, it would also cause a significant reduction in programming as well. This goes against our community's education values, which prioritize improved educational outcomes and options for students. In the NSDEC Best Use study of the 6 MAUSD schools, you can see each has space, none are at capacity, and some can take in many more students than they currently have. The Facilities Feasibility Planning Committee has been working with the NSDEC study and input from the community engagement meetings to begin creating a menu of possible options. They are considering academic programming, operating, maintenance and renovation costs of each building, and looking at the advantages of keeping town schools open as they consider the most viable options for moving forward. MAUSD has shared this information to help the five-town community understand that together, we need to make some significant decisions to help keep our school districts affordable, sustainable, and take care of students' academic needs into the future. Video number 3 will focus on future possibilities. We will be giving community members a chance to ask questions about this information and provide input through a virtual town hall on October 14th and 20th, and a survey at the end of October. You can find more in-depth data and information, including the NSDEC study, and how to sign up for one of our October town halls on our website, www.mausd.org/CEC. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with other five-town friends.